But
they're talking about deporting his ass.
Yeah, man, it could get real out here. But Cyhi was on Twitter, and someone was responding to Meg Thee Stallion, and not necessarily her herself, but the concept of the type of people that you date, like the type of people that women choose to date. He had a couple quotes, and people were dragging him on Twitter. So I'm going to run you guys through the 2 quotes that I pulled, and this was in response to someone that basically was just talking about, you get what you choose in terms of dating and who you decide to date. He said, "You're right. She shouldn't have been shot, and I don't know the situation, but she know who she's dating and his track record, and she decided to bypass that. A lot of young ladies do that for the cool factor, i.e., date rappers, athletes, celebrities, etc., and bypass the red flags." Second comment was, "Ma, just because y'all dating lame ass niggas don't mean I'm a goofy just because I asked the question. All women know the man they should be dating versus the one they are currently dating." So for those comments in terms of Cyhi, like I said, people really been getting in their bags about him and going at him for those comments.
What are they saying?
He's a cornball. He's a lame for saying stuff like that. You really just trying to make Meg look bad because she saying she made bad decisions, like really dragging him, saying that he's against Meg overall just because he said that. And
I see.
I mean, that's not what they're not my responses.
That's where
what I'm saying.
Is. And I'm not saying that you're saying that. I'm not saying that you're saying that. I'm just saying that's where the disconnect is, period, out here, man. Anybody can make a statement, and everybody's assumption is just, well, this is what he meant by that. I kind of see where he's coming from as far as that's concerned, because, you have regular, everyday, run-of-the-mill, a working woman, and if they meet some dude, they're running a background check on him, or they're trying to collect as much information as they can, make sure he ain't registered as a freaking child molester, or he got cases going on or something. You know what I'm saying? I mean, nowadays, that's your responsibility to know that. So with her being a high-profile individual and knowing he's a high-profile individual as well, she should already know that. But that doesn't warrant her getting shot.
Absolutely.
That's where that's where people, they're trying to piece stuff together. He's not saying that she's supposed to get shot because she didn't do her background check or she knew this guy was like that. He's just saying that you should be more careful who you're giving your chances to, based on their past. And I can G for that, man. Makes perfect sense.
Spoolz, jump in there, man. What are your thoughts about Cyhi's comments? Just that overall concept.
No, I kind of agree with what Terry's saying. Kind of along the lines of, there is some truth to what Cyhi is saying, and I've seen it before as well. Again, I don't think that Cyhi made a statement, so that doesn't mean that what he really, just like you guys said, what he really meant was, she deserved it, or she had it coming, or she brought it on, or anything. It's like, no, not at all. Like, that's not what he's saying at all. Like, just there's a bunch of piece of shit dudes out there, and like women know who they're with, and not saying even in this case, like, it could have been anything like that, man. Like, it was senseless. Feel terrible for Meg. That should not have happened. And however this plays out is how it plays out. I think Tory gets what he deserves for it. You know what I'm saying?
How'd she go from Moneybagg Yo to Tory Lanez? Them is two totally different dudes.
I ain't got the answer, fam. I did not have the answer.
What'd you say?
So she was with Moneybagg Yo first.
Yeah.
And then she's with Tory Lanez. They're like completely total opposites.
Tory Lanez is one of those dudes that I've always heard him featured on other people's songs.
Yeah.
Even going back years ago, but like, he's one of those people. It's like, how did he get popular? And then I'm like, oh yeah, I get it.
He got a good pen game. He got a good pen game. Remember, what's his mixtape series where he pretty much jacked out of R&B?
Yeah.
The chicks tapes be going. I ain't gonna front on that, but there's just two totally different types of dudes. You got Moneybagg Yo, who, if somebody was stereotypical, they would say Moneybagg Yo would have been the one that would have put his hand beside her head or some shit.
100%.
Can they?
You know, man.
Well, this is the thing. You know, you got these little dudes. Like, first of all, we gotta watch out for these foreigners. That's right, because he's remember Tory Lanez is from Canada, so I'm gonna call him a foreigner.
And get in this chat.
They try to put his, and the thing is, they try to put his little raggedy behavior on every dude out here. First of all, that's Tory Lanez. All right, you know what I'm saying? Like,
he said that's Canada.
He is raggedy on his own at an international level. You know, don't be putting that on dudes in Indianapolis, Chicago, St. Louis, Los Angeles, and New York. You know what I'm saying? That's some Toronto foolishness. And you know, I'm just saying, when you have somebody like everyone thinks they know everything because they are on social media. Like, the thing is, Meg tried to keep this quiet for a little while until she got tired of seeing these social media posts about, like, well, what did she do to maybe get shot? I was like, first of all, there's nothing that she could have done that would have warranted her getting shot, even if it's just
like that white Christian.
Yeah.
No, be clear. Tory Lanez is a cornball for shooting her. He's the biggest.
And I'm mad at Tory Lanez because he got off of Interscope. It's like he got his thing popping during his quarantine thing, and now he's just completely fumbled the bag. Like, it's hard for me to like feel sorry for this dude because, like, look,
this copying out Boosie.
Yeah, I mean, first of all, it's like, Meg. Look, she can put together them songs in raps. Like, you got to understand, it's women that know how to put these words together, and you're gonna have to be, your male ego cannot be damaged by these women who know how to put these words together. And last thing you need to be doing in California specifically, is be out here with the Toolie.
Hey, Tory Lanez definitely had that thing.
You up here in the hills and in what's the name? What's Calabasas? That's where all the people want to get fly with it. You can't be out there with the with that gun life, because they're going to basically prosecute you to the fullest extent of the law. Like I knew they were going to find those kids who shot Pop Smoke. I knew they were going to find them. They're not playing out there. It'd be one thing if it's happened in Compton or Watts or whatever, but when you up in the hills where them white folks pay good money not to be around that shit, like, they were going to find some way to solve those crimes. And
for sure,
Tory Lanez should have known better.
Don't talk to me, man. Like, did we pretty much cover it on that one, or?
Yeah, I think y'all got it again. No, I agree. I agree. I mean, I agree with Terry. I think they're two separate ideas, and we're human beings. We're able to process multiple things at the same time. So we should be able to do that. Yeah, I guess
pretty straightforward there.
So let me ask you guys this. I saw this to this point.
Yes.
All right.
So should Chris Brown was pissed that his name was getting dragged into some of this shit.
He should have been.
Yeah.
So should people not be going as hard? Like, what about Trey Songz?
Yeah,
Trey Songz is awesome.
He had some allegations as well that I don't know the specifics on that either, Spoolz. Somebody got to bring me up to date. I do know there was a court case, some sort of sexual harassment, assault, I believe. I don't want to misquote it.
Is the Chris Brown thing different because he didn't shoot her? Because he just
no, I mean, I understand. I don't understand why. Well, I understand why he's like, why are y'all putting me in this?
Yeah.
I mean, do shit.
Chris Brown's like, no, man, my shit happened before cancel culture happened.
Right.
Like, yeah,
right.
That's basically what he's saying.
Yeah. Right. Facts.
Which is fucked up because that was crazy what he did to Rihanna.
Really, he did suffer from cancel culture because he could have been the next Michael Jackson had he not caught that case.
I think Chris Brown
definitely
ended up doing just fine.
He's doing just fine, but he definitely suffered from that whole Rihanna ordeal.
If you've enjoyed this segment of the New Old Heads podcast, make sure to join our live show every Tuesday at 9 p.m. Eastern at twitch.tv/bringingdowntheband and join our private Discord community with talks on hip-hop, music, news, and everything else. Links in the description below.